Okay, this is the start of Blizzard Day 2. You have a worksheet that says elimination, multiply both equations. But the first 4 problems really are like what we've already done. So I'd like you to try those problems and then you can make sure you did them right by looking at the example prompts. You can try them on your own, then push pause. Okay, so on number 1, I chose to multiply the second equation by 4. That way, we would have a 24x with this 24x. On number 2, I chose to multiply the second equation by 4, so that I have a 4y with a 4y. And here's our solutions. Number 3, I chose to multiply the second equation by 11, so that this will become a negative 88x. Notice if one is negative and one is positive, you're going to add so that we can eliminate. Our solutions that being y equals 1 and x equals 0.5. Number 4 is kind of a doozy. You get kind of crazy answers. Jump in and say hi in the video.
Oh, really?
Hi! I don't know if I'm going to stay. All right. Did you get done?
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Good luck. All right, you have time to look at that. Here's the new stuff. So we now have to multiply both equations because we can't multiply by 3 to get to a 10 or a 2 to get to a 5. So you have to multiply by both equations, something different. You decide, do I want to go with the x's or the y's? It really does not matter. But I'm going to make it so that this says 10y and so that this says 10y. In order for that to happen, I need to multiply this entire equation by 5 so that this will become a 10y. And I'm going to multiply this entire equation by 2 so that this will become a 10y. Okay, I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to write it right here. So I'm going to distribute this 5. 15x plus 10y equals negative 45. We're going to multiply by 2 by this entire equation. Negative 20x plus 10y equals negative 10. Now it's simple, okay? 10 and 10. Do you want to do 10 plus 10? No. We want to do 10 minus 10. We're going to subtract. Remember, 15 minus negative 20, add the opposite. That will become 35x, eliminate, equals negative 45 minus negative 10 is going to become negative 35. So x equals negative 1. Again, we can plug this in anywhere. This first original blue equation, 3 times negative 1 plus 2y equals negative 9. Negative 3 plus 2y equals negative 9. Add 3. 2y equals negative 6. Divide. Y equals negative 3. So our solution is negative 1, negative 3. Lots of options for number 6. We could do many things. I want to get this though. I'm going to get this to a 12 and this to a 12. Multiply by this by 3. We'll make that a 12x. Multiply this by 2. Multiply this equation by 3 and this equation by 2. I'm going to write them here. 12x plus 15y equals 45. I just multiplied by 3. I'm going to multiply this by 2. 12x minus 8y equals 22. Do you see why we need to multiply both equations? Because we need to get either the x's the same or the y's the same. Here I chose to get the y's the same. See, it doesn't matter. Here I chose to get the x's the same. So again, we need to subtract 12 minus 12. 15 minus negative 8 is 15 plus positive 8. So that'd be 20, I can't add today. 3y equals 45 minus 22, 23. So y equals 1. Plug it in. I'm going to choose this equation, okay? 4x plus 5 times 1, I know it's 5, equals 15. Subtract 5. 4x equals 10. Divide by 4. X equals 2.5. Okay, and two more. I want you to try these two and then check your answers with mine. And here are the solutions to number 7 and 8. Maybe you didn't solve them exactly the same way I did, but hopefully you got the same answer. Again, there's lots of things we could try. I multiplied by 2 on this equation and 3 on this equation. What that did was made this a 6x and it made this one a 6x. So I chose to subtract. I subtracted those equations, okay? And you can look over the work. Again here, this time I thought, oh, I'm going to deal with the y's. I multiplied by 3 to make this a 6y, and by 2, and that became a negative 6y. That's okay. I actually like these. Because if you have a positive 6y and a negative 6y, you add. We want to add those values to eliminate, and it's almost easier. So you get x equals 1 and y equals 5. Last one on the notes. A weekend stay at the Beach Bay Hotel in Florida is $195 and 1 week stay is $650. A weekend includes 2 nights and 4 meals. A week includes 7 nights and 10 meals. N is the cost of 1 night. M is the cost of 1 meal. So write an equation to model stay for a weekend and another one for the week. So again, the weekend is 2 nights and 4 meals. 2 nights plus 4 meals equals, that's $195 to stay for a weekend. To stay for an entire week, we get 7 nights plus 10 meals, and that's going to be a total of $650. So see, we don't have, 2 and 7 are different, 4 and 10 is different, so we're going to solve by elimination. Okay, I'm going to multiply the top equation by 7 and the bottom equation by 2. I'm going to write them down here. So 2 times 7, 14n plus 28m equals, I'm going to do that in a second, 7 times 2 is 14n plus 20m equals 1,300. Okay, I need to type that in. Hold on. Okay, 1365. So we are going to subtract because we want this to eliminate. 28 minus 20 is 8. 1365 minus 1300 is 65. 65 divided by 8 minus 13. I'm thinking something else. Okay, 65 divided by 8 is 8.125. What did I do wrong? All right, what happened here? Seems like a weird answer, so let me look it over. 2 nights, 4 meals, 7 nights, 10 meals, multiplied by 7, multiplied by 2. Okay. All right, so meals cost $8 and about 13 cents. So we need to plug in this in place of M. I'm going to plug it in right here. So I have 2N plus, I'm going to take 4 times 825 and just save myself some time. That's 32.5 equals 195. So 195 minus 32.5, 162.5. We're going to divide by 2. 81.25. Okay, so the night stay is $81.25 and the meal is $8.12 or 13 cents, however you want to think of that. Okay, so your homework is to finish that next worksheet.